It's your favorite bear, California Bear. I'm out in my backyard. It's February 10th, I believe, Saturday. I don't know what time it is. Anyways, we've had some storms back to back, and been a lot of stress. Borderline anxiety, I guess. I don't know, dude. Just a bunch of stuff going on. But I wanted to show this. This is my back patio. I sat of the house, and then there's like my backyard and over there. So, anyways, I am going to, if I could. Oh, there it is. Cool. I'm going to show you guys around my garden. And this is Goliath, 619. Hey, Gucci boy, say hi. Hi. That's my 8-year-old Chihuahua. He's the last, the Mohicans. He's the last dog alive in this household. I'm probably not going to bring another one to this house. Not because I don't want to, just because I don't know how long I'm going to be around. And also because, I mean, it's a lifetime commitment. I mean, our dogs were always part of the family, even the cats. If you know what that means. If not, then it's just a pet to you. So that's the status of our dogs in our family. So, anyways, let's start off over here. I reuse pots, so sometimes that's old writing and stuff. But this one I'm sure because I've been growing them for a while, called Cheetah the Attaboy, which is a really lame name. Or plain, should I say? Cheetah the Attaboy is chili tree or tree chili. Yeah, there we go. Because I translate Spanish and English, it goes opposite, if you know what I mean. It's another Chile one. It's a long, narrow pepper that grows out about, I don't know, a couple inches. Real narrow, but they're hot. I'm not going to say spicy, dude. Because spicy and hot are two, like, different things. And I'm saying me because I like both. I like spicy, but I like hot. So spicy's like flavoring and stuff. Hot is hot. You're going to add, like, heat to it. So, they're pretty hot. It just doesn't grow a lot, many of them. So I need to plant more. Because you need to make salsas with these, you need a lot. I'll show you later on. I want to make a video making salsas eventually when these grow out. So these two right here, Chile de Árbol. Now we come to this over here. I got an aerator for Christmas last year, and I tried it, and they started growing, so I had to transplant them. And, if you know anything, it grows just with water and you got nutrients. Well, I had to move them, and they grew a little bit more. They were just getting too big for that aerator. I mean, actually, they're growing a lot more. And I got these jars at Burlington's Coat Factory. God, I love that place, man. There we go. I don't know why it doesn't want to go. So, anyways, the thing was that on the aerator, I didn't put tape. I should have put tape and should have written it. I mean, that's the thing. So I had the little pouches that they came in, the seeds, and I stuck them with tape out here. Well, actually, when I would move stuff, the lid would not get wet, so the names kind of like got all blended in. So I don't know what they are. I never named them, but I think all of them except for I think 4 of the 6 actually did get peppers, and a couple of them were really popular with my family. And that's the thing now that I've been growing peppers. Share them now, and that's cool. Well, my family likes them and stuff, and whatever. So, unfortunately, I have bad news. It looks like this one finally did die. This one's actually not my original, but it's the original, the second generation of peppers that got me going. These are actually called black cobras, um, or something else. They got another English name, or goat something. I don't think it's a goat weed. It might be goat weed. But I like the name black cobras, and they're supposed to come from Venezuela. They're pretty hot. And these are really good because these actually grow out green to black or no, they start off black. It's like like fat peppers. I mean they're not. I mean they're about that long, but they're thick. Crunchy like mini serranos, but even hotter though sometimes, man. And then they turn red, and when they're red, that's when they're prime. Got other ones here. I don't know what this one is. Did obviously give me peppers, I think. Oh yeah, no. I don't think so. This is the cherry roja, and it's kind of like a milder pepper. It's like biting into like a apple-shaped pepper, purple one. Kind of cool colors. These are my white ghosts. These were a hit. Unfortunately, they didn't really grow real big, but I'm gonna plant some more of these. The ones that are definitely popular with the family, I'm gonna grow. Another chile de árbol. I think there's a king bach. These were pretty good too, man. So here's some other stuff that I replanted. This we had to tilt over because the little gutter that we put over here, all the water goes down, so we'll tip it over and stuff. Again, learning to use my oh shit, I pushed that button. My gimbal. I'm learning to use it right now. Finally using it, I think, for the first time. There's technical issues. It's real touchy to set the balance. You have to balance it out just about every time. Even if you have it preset, even then you have to mess around. It's real touchy. It doesn't like it, so it shuts off. It kind of like overheats. But right now it's doing good. So that's what it is. It's got to just figured it out. It's got to be balanced, or it starts to overheat, and that's why it shuts down. Just got it for Christmas with Amazon. It was actually $75 with the points and the sale and everything. So that's not bad. So it came out to 80 something delivered with taxes. All right, these are all the little minis here because these are the ones that I planted. I usually plant 4 to 5 seeds of each pepper that I have, and some don't make it, some make it, some just are, what do you call them? They shrink, or shrink. How are they gonna shrink? I forgot the word. God, man. I'm trying to work on my vocabulary, guys, because it's hard to get the words out sometimes. Think action things. But anyways, the only reason I do this is I believe everything deserves a chance. Some, like I said, make it. These are actually going on their second or third year even. Have they produced peppers? Not that I can think of. Now that I moved them to a different container. But I just repotted a lot of these again with like better like soil. But like I said, not all of them make it, so I replace them with other ones eventually. My cactus. These came from a little nub about that size. And I got more, but yeah. Some more peppers. The names are turned around. But there's so many varieties. Like look, they call these vinaigrated because the leaves like half white or yellowish, whatever, and half green. It's what happens with these growers. They cross different peppers to make it. And that's their pride and joy. It's more of a pride thing to try to develop something new than actually make a profit. There are some that actually even do this for a living. Like they're farmers and they got big farms or whatnot. This one's a nice one too. I don't remember what it's called, but I like this. Oh no, that's right. No, I did move it. That's not the one. But no, that's a good one too. But it's not the one I was going to talk about. Then I do have one last pepper that came out. I just harvested a couple weeks ago, and I gotta see if I might eat it or not. I don't know. I don't know how my stomach's doing right now. I was gonna handle that kind of heat because I'm kind of having struggles with regular stuff. Because I've what do you call it? I've I've changed my diet really, basically what I eat, how much I eat, and usually since I'm not eating regular food like I used to, that's where I put a lot of my hot stuff, my salsas and stuff. I don't eat them. I like this one too. There's a couple of them here mixed in here. Um, there's these right here actually the mulatas, and they're a narrow looking pepper, and they're not too hot, but they're purple. They're kind of cool looking. And these right here are black scorpion tongues. These are the ones I've been growing from this plant. This is actually not the mother one. This is the second generation. The mother just died on me this season in the winter. But these are actually going to be from this generation here. This one, but they're growing kind of funky. It was already an off-pheno anyways. Like little nubs. These are actually one of the original second generation of they're reapers, but they're caramel reapers, and they came out like nicer looking last year, even though they were different. So what happens, you know? They don't always come in that perfect shape that you see in their catalogs or they advertise. It's not because it's not. It's just because the some of the guys that I do get that they're see, I can calculate right now. Actually, they're they can't get cross pollinated. There we go. They make it so it's like, you know, pure, but even then, with especially reapers, it's not a really stable um, genetics yet. Even though, you know, whatever you'll see, you know, but it is a reaper. I mean, it's got the heat. Right here, all these plants right here, all these spider plants, came from little buds like that have been growing. As long as you take care of it, and that's a strange thing. These all got used to sunlight. They only like the half part of shade, not direct sunlight. But I got some of these from my dad, and he had them out in his front yard on the ground. So he gave me several, but now I've been growing them, and they're used to the sun. As long as they get shade, but the sun comes from the over my left. That's the over my shoulder, on the east, and to the west goes to the other side of the house. So I'll get shade, like, you know, depending what time of year, I'll start getting shade right afternoon or whatever. So they like it. And some other ones here. What is it? There's a jay with a king tiger. Unfortunately, I didn't think I tried any of these. I don't remember if I even saved seeds. This is when I was going through my last year. I was going through some issues, health issues and stuff, that I couldn't attend to my garden, and it was really neglected, guys. And that's what happens. When I'm feeling well, this is something that gives me something to do, guys. I kind of, you know, to try to pass the time, not always like sit or lay on the couch, you know, because sometimes I just don't feel well. I can't just get up, and I just gotta lay down or I'll just fall asleep. This is my chocolate ghost, and this came out really good. Like I said, I only got 1, 2 that made out of 5 seeds. I started planting 5 seeds, so it gives me more than 25%. Don't ask me what the percentage is. 5 out of 100, because I can't even think that much, guys. It sucks. All these right here, I replanted and then just make it like all the onions. Here's the cactus again. I believe it came from this bunch here, but it was just one little nub, like I showed, that created all this. Look, see? This one is, I forget what this one is. You see, I leave them out just in case they do make it in. See, this is one of the ones that just no name. I have to wait till the pepper grows out. If they make it, they make it. I don't have space or the energy to bring them indoors or build something for them to survive the winter. I'll just, whatever makes it, and I'll just get seeds from that, and those ones I'll keep growing. There's some actually that I don't like. I mean, there's distinct flavors even between the heats. Let's see, all these right here, all come from that. These are all these like skeleton-looking ones. They'll bounce back because they're used to these winters already. We hit in average 50s in wintertime, but we'll drop down to 40s, and then sometimes we'll even drop to 30s like we did last year. And they'll adjust, they'll survive. And they're all black cobras that come from the one that I said that died. This one here is a Pekin, which is a really little tiny red ball chili. They're kind of expensive. They're Mexico. What happens is like you dry them up and you grind them up and use them for squished pepper. And it's a popular little pepper too, but it's expensive. This is my black cobra. This is my black scorpion tongue. This is the one that's been giving the other ones that I've been growing. And because I like them, I'll do that. I'll grow a couple other ones just in case. But it looks like it's going to make it. This is all new growth. Bunch of different ones over here. There's a Carolina Reaper. They kind of grew a little bit. These are little baby ones that never came mated and stuff. Well, they made it, but they stay small. They just don't grow. This one might give me peppers this year, right here. And this is ones that I moved from the little tiny ones that I said they've grown a bit. So like I said, everything deserves a chance. Even if it gives me one pepper. And that pepper is going to give me good seeds because it's stressed. And that's the thing. That's why I'm still getting peppers. See, there's a black cobra right here, guys. It grows black and then turns red. And this one right here is a baby from one of those over there. But the reason I like this one is because the peppers has been giving them are longer. These over here are like smaller ones, shorter ones, And I don't make any sauces with these. I just I bite into them when I eat food. And those are the ones that really got really popular with my family and stuff. And then I started bringing the hotter stuff. I'm like, oh, all right. And so these are the ones that I just kind of transferred from those little ones over there that I had. See if they grow any bigger, or give me a couple peppers where I can get some good seeds, because that's how I make it. Like these right here, these are all little tiny ones that they just little black cobras, nubs, but they're even growing. They're liking it, and they're giving me peppers. The peppers don't look too big right now, so I don't know if they're gonna grow out or not. This one right here is a black Thai that I finally got the one to grow and give me peppers, and it looks like it's getting more flowers. And as I was saying, what happens is with these guys, like a lot of these plants, genetics come from obvious warmer weather, warmer climate, excuse me. And this used to be my nursery over here before I had too much. It's an old barbecue that we don't use anymore. That's another topic right now about that junk over here is all my supplies over here. But anyways, I was saying, this is my nursery. I just had dirt down there, and just like those little ones that I showed you, I should put them here for all kinds of stuff, even for this stuff over here, for all these succulents. I love succulents. I like succulents. Like I said, I'm getting used to my gimbal. It's giving me issues I'm noticing right now. As long as it doesn't overheat. So you gotta constantly be handling it also, because that's an automatic shut off. I wish I could figure out so I can turn it off or make it longer. So anyways, the controls are opposite what we want to do. So Well, no, actually, I'm turning right now. I'm turning left now. I don't know. I'm anxious, like I said, dude. So, anyways, I was saying, since all these chilies come from different locations, the genetics, they're obviously used to warmer weather. And what happens is plants get stressed, and on top of when the regular season when they give fruit, when they get stressed and they want to pump out fruit to basically survive. And that's what the plant's trying to do. It's trying to survive. It knows it's going to die, but it wants to send out its fruit, so its fruit can eventually, come out to make other plants or trees because the fruit has seeds. And that's the whole thing, guys. This one right here, I got from my mom. I think it's called a laurel, so I don't know what its name is in English. But it's got one distinct thing. It smells like cat piss, man. I swear, dude. And I'm talking about cat piss, like people that own cats and have like cat boxes. It don't matter, dude, because I used to have that too. I used to have cat. And used to have a, what do you call it? A litter box. And there's a pomegranate right there. Look at that, guys. There's a pomegranate tree up in our neighbor's house. I still didn't get any. I'm gonna cut some just for seeds though. And I just saying something else. I freaking forgot, guys. Oh, people that have cats, right? No matter how many times you clean the litter box or whatever, there's still gonna be an odor. Especially people that don't ever have cats and they come visit, like it's just like this, yeah, that smell, people. But it's a strong, concentrated smell, Yeah, it's a trip. And that's it, guys. So basically, this is what I do. It gives me a purpose, it makes me relevant, it makes me stuff to do when I'm not watching YouTube, So I don't really watch a lot of TV. Oh yeah, one more thing I was gonna say. So the title of this live, as I had issues trying to set it up, was gonna be surviving the storm. A couple of weeks ago, I was attending my garden before it started raining again, and I heard something fall. And I thought it was like something up there, like one of the trees up there. It sounded like it came from over here. And I looked up and I see nothing. All right, so when I was finally like ready to come back, I look over here like this. Going way over here. Oops. From way over here, I look up. And my fence looked weird. Weirder than it looks now. It looked nicer actually. It looked like it dropped, so I walked over here. And yeah, lo and behold, my retainer wall fell, guys. And that's my house. Oops, I don't want to slip, guys. Let's get over here. I gave another person did a bid, or they did the measurements, though. They haven't given the bid yet. Starting to find out that for some reason insurance is not going to cover this. Go figure, huh? But you gotta have home insurance. You gotta have flood insurance. Another legalized ripoff. So yeah, guys. I wasn't really stressing about the price yet. I was stressing about all the rain we've been getting, guys. So my dad and I, we put some tarps here to cover, I mean, it's already moist, but to keep it from getting soaked even more, whatever we can do, I mean, dude, my house is right there, man. It's about 3 feet almost, or less even. I don't know, about 3 feet instead of 6 feet. It should be. Well, I live on a hill, and that right there, and we see that driveway. They're off the street, which is cool. they're off the street, and I like it for security and view and everything. But behind them is a canyon, and that canyon gets rain from that side, the other side, and then from the top of the canyon, it runs all the way down the hill, and becomes a river at the bottom street, right next to the freeway. Well, a lot of rain. Yeah, see, here we go. I just had an issue with my. I made a quick movement, so it doesn't like that. Okay, cool. As long as it doesn't shut off, man. I just know how to adjust this. I put it back up. So I have this like behind me, so I get dirt. I mean, whatever that is, that kind of dried up lime between clay and lime. So if you see, I used to have like a big old gap behind this little shed. The dirt's all like almost up to the level. This is 2 steps even. So I got all that dirt washing down over here. I was always afraid of a mudslide. But now it's not so much that I'm worried about that mudslide because, like I said, water runs here. I'm afraid of me being part of the mudslide, actually, our homes sliding down. Because this retainer wall over here is on borrowed time. And this is the one that I actually thought was the one that was going to fall. Next to the other one wasn't as good either, but it didn't look like it was bad, worse shape. I don't know if you guys tell, but it is leaning. The wall is leaning in the front also, or the driveway. But luckily, these neighbors, they said, "Yeah, dude, let's do it." And we showed them the other side, and we showed, "Hey, look at how bad this thing is." We tried telling the last 2 owners, and they never listened. But I think you should listen if you see what's going to happen. And they said, "Right on, cool." And so, "Are you guys going to help us?" And yeah. I don't know where the hell I'm going to get that money from. But yeah, sure. Anyways, this is my parking lot right here, guys. Even before I was introduced to Filipino, I've always been a barefooted, goony goo feet guy. I love being barefooted, man. I can't stand shoes. I don't know why. That's it, guys. This is what keeps me sane, relevant. So the storm, for now, I don't see any in the next week or so. Hopefully, I have to wait for that mud or whatever to dry up. I don't know how long it's gonna take. Hopefully, we get a lot of sun. Since it's winter, I'm not expecting us to go up to the 80s or even 70s. We're gonna probably be in the mid to low 60s probably. And a little bit of sun helps, guys. I have an okay day today, guys. I don't know, man. I think I've had a couple of little low strokes or whatever because all that stuff that led to that one when I got diagnosed, on top of the dizziness sometimes that I've talked about before, that's kind of like, if any people understand that, or vertigo, kind of like that, where you lose your equilibrium, but also I feel disoriented. Like right now, I'm starting to feel it again. And it's not that I'm starting to feel it again. I feel it, but it like intensifies. And it's followed by a headache. I've been getting that more often now lately again. Recently, the last 2 weeks. So I don't know if it's part of the stress because of the house and everything, or because of my health. I'm stressing about that too because my intestine problem that I've been having for a couple months now, and it got pretty bad, but I can like relieve myself a little bit sometimes. As long as I just really watch what I eat, I notice that's the best thing. And that's the hardest problem because I've narrowed it down what I eat, but it's just like, dude, there's sometimes when I still get hungry and I need to not just overdo it, you know. Just, a bowl of soup or, with not eating all the stuff, all the vegetables even and stuff. I mean, a little bit, but not all of it. Um, Milkshakes or like salads even. Salads seem to fill me up as a meal, I notice. The other treats like Jello and pudding, sugar free by the way. Um, it's like a little snack, I'll eat sometimes two, sometimes four, but it's that soft stuff that like helps pass through afterwards, or whatever. That makes sense. I don't know how that digestive tract works, but even then, when it finally does, when it gets to that last destination, on its way down to that last destination, it gets trapped, and that's where it sucks. So, between the stool softeners and watch what you eat, it makes it an okay experience. Like this morning, I got up, just like the good old days, guys. This bear hit the porcelain woods, the tile and porcelain woods in the morning, and yeah, it was a successful trip. It made me feel all right. Now I'm actually hungry, and I'm starting to feel a little like kind of like quivery and shaky because I can tell my blood sugar is getting low. So I'm gonna have to cut this out right now and cook something, guys. All right, I'm gonna have to eat something at least, but cooking. Because right now, man, I'm craving some bacon and eggs with some refried beans. Yes, refried bean, guys. And either French fries. Yes, guys, French fries. Try it out, guys. That's like what that's a tradition we got from my mom, man. My mom, like on Saturdays and Sundays, she wake me up. She wake me up, like, hey, you gonna wake up, Junior? I'm like, nah, it's all right. Just leave his door open. She tell my dad or her boyfriend, who was living here at the time by then. Um, just open his door. She started making everything else, or whatever, and then she'll start baking the right before the eggs. The eggs were always last, guys. I gotta have either sunny side up or over easy, but they have to be warm. They just like my eggs always have to be done, dude. And that's the thing about the Philippines, dude. They cook everything, dude, and it seems like they cook the egg. They overcook them. That's one thing, and then they cook them, and then they're sitting out there, dude, and like they're cold. I'm like, ah. Anyways, the bacon happens, and that odor would wake up this bear, dude, and I like, and I just walk over to the kitchen, and like she looked at me laughing. Like, yeah, you ready, bear? So yeah, so I'll go take a shower, and I'll put when you get out, I'll put the eggs on the fryer. Yeah, dude, I'm craving some eggs over easy, like minimum 2, 3. 3 is okay. I wanted 4 on 3. Some bacon. I already said that. Oh, I said French fries, right? Well, dude, rice and beans, guys. Dude, rice and beans? Yes. Especially refried, because I like refries over the regular frijoles de la olla, which is just cooked pinto beans. I like refried because when they get refried, they get thrown on a fryer with oil, and guess what kind of oil that was? It was bacon oil from bacon grease from the previous cook. That sounds good right now, guys. So anyways, what you do is you have your bacon, on the day, and you get some fries, but not regular French fries, like steak fries, kind of. If that makes sense, like that. So yeah, almost like smaller than potato wedges. So steak fries, I think they call them steak fries, guys. So when you go to a steak place, you get steak fries, so those thick-looking French fries, yeah, like that. and they be all nice and soft. And then you get some refried beans and rice on the plate, and you put the eggs right over the and it's rice, it's Spanish rice, guys. It's not regular white rice like you do in Asia. Spanish rice, if you ever go to a taco shop and it's that orange looking, yes, because when it gets cooked with tomato sauce. So it gives it a little bit of flavor, different flavor, man. Mom's rice, man. And you put the eggs on top of that, and then you start cutting into them with a fork or spoon, whatever, and then you let that yolk run into the rice, and you take that spoonful or fork full of uh, yolk covered rice. Wow, man, I miss those days. Oh god, yeah, man, I'm not feeling well, guys. I'm not feeling well. So I had news. I did it live, but I kind of put it in private because it was got a little personal, actually. It got a little emotional, basically, is what I'm trying to say. And I don't really want to like show too much emotion on out for the public. This will be videos. These most of these videos, especially the private ones, are gonna be for my son to like view when he gets older and sees. So, anyways, I talked about my kidney results, my blood work and urine work got done, and I don't think it was good news, guys. Compared to the last two times, and even the last time before that, it wasn't good news at all. So we'll talk about what happens with kidneys with diabetics. Basically, your kidney, it's a filter that filters out all the gunk, all the good stuff, right? Basically, it goes back into your system, the blood. They call them proteins, right? They call these proteins. So, a person with a good kidney or kidneys gets a count of 100. She told me 100. Yeah, I was actually at 2,000 last year, and even last year, I'm talking about 4 months ago, 4 or 5 months ago. So she had high hopes that if I behaved, because I asked her, hey, even several years ago, I asked her, 5 to 10 years. I was going with that 2 years ago. Then from 2 years, after this year, I was counting on, well, okay, mathematically, 2 years have passed, so I got 3 good years left, right? So, anyways, I went for 2,000 last year, or she said, she didn't say anything. I asked her a year ago. The way I'm going, how long before I'm on dialysis? She said 5 to 10 years. So I went 5 years. So that's 2 right there already in 2021. And 2021 to 2023, that's 2 years. So I was thinking, 3 good years. So again, I'm repeating myself. Sorry. I'm trying to get the point out, guys. So whoever hears this or whatever, understand that how critical it is now. So it went from 2,000 to over 4,000. So it doubled. So meaning my kidneys right now, both of them combined, are at about 36%. So I asked her, at what point am I finally, in your honest opinion, the way it's going, when am I going to be on dialysis? She said maybe 2 years. So I'm not looking at 2 years. 2024 to 2026, so 2025. I always knew this was going to happen, guys. I got diagnosed as a diabetic in 2000, back when I was really overweight, and he called me a walking heart attack. But I worked hard to get down, and everything and stuff. But The thing is that I induced the diabetes. It runs in my family. Type 2 diabetics runs in my family. It's in our genetics. And a lot of them are like super overweight. It just comes back when they reach either their 40s. Yeah, around their 40s. Well, mine was induced when I was like barely 30, 40s or 50s. So, because some of my cousins are getting it now, or aunts or uncles are getting it also, or have had it, and they're just getting diagnosed with it. Um, I was induced in my when I was 30, 29, 30. So I induced my stuff 20 years prior the process because I was on insulin in 2014, and I've been on two types of insulin now since 2016. So that's where I'm at right now. On top of whatever's wrong right now with my intestine, that I don't know what it is. That they're not going to do any testing till April, May. And even if they get results, worst case scenario, we know what it might be or not be. How bad is it already, and when they can treat it. So we're looking at maybe another year into 2025. So I'm just surviving the storm, guys. The perfect storm is coming. Time is ticking, and there's things that I gotta do, guys. So I'm gonna let you go. Catch you on the next one. Thank you very much.